Hi. Vou falar em português. I'm going to talk in Portuguese.
Okay, that's fine.
Então é um grande prazer estar aqui. Eu estou aqui na Convenção Nacional de Superdotação nos Estados Unidos e eu estou ao lado de Sally Reis, que é uma pesquisadora eminente na área do talento feminino. É uma grande honra estar aqui e vou falar um pouquinho sobre o talento feminino com ela. Hi Sally, it's such a great honor to have you here. And I'd like to ask you, what could you tell to the Brazilians, especially the teachers in Brazil, about a way to don't waste our half of our gifted people and to develop the female talents?
Good. Well, thank you. It's a pleasure to speak with you. And as you know, I've been studying gifted girls and women for now over 30 years. I published my first article about this in the late 1980s, and my premise is very simple, and that is that many gifted females, both girls and women, end up in life not realizing their talent, not developing their talent to the fullest. They face compromises and choices, sometimes because of their spouses and partners, sometimes because of their children, sometimes because of their parents. And many of them at the end of their life look back with great disappointment and very, very strong feelings that they were not able to develop their talents. And so what I've been studying is what are the obstacles to female talent development? What are the choices and compromises that women have to make? And at what points in a young woman's life are these choices more obvious? And what can teachers and parents do to help young girls make choices for talent development? Not so that they don't have a happy personal life. It's very important to know that you can be a gifted female and have an incredibly happy personal life, but also take the time to develop your talents. And that's the crux. The crux of my work has been to identify the external barriers and the internal barriers facing talent development in women. And I can tell you there are many, and I can also tell you that without support, many women will look back at a life of lost opportunities and regret that they didn't have the time or take the time to develop their talents. So parents and teachers need, and women themselves, need to understand that choosing to develop your talent is not a selfish thing. It's not something that will hurt your children. It's not something that will hurt yourself. You can do both. You just can't do everything. And I think what's really important is to understand that when females, gifted females, enter any situation, they bring a different set of skills and problem solving and leadership credentials than other people, especially men. So a team of male-only engineers will not ask the same questions that a female engineer will ask. A team of male-only leaders will not ask the same question as females that are involved in leadership. We know this, and yet at the same time we see so few female inventors, female executives, female presidents, women that are involved in all levels. So my plea for Brazil is the same plea as for the United States, and that is that we encourage the talent development of more young girls and women. And we do this so that all people will be able to develop their talents in a way that benefits our societies. And I'd like to thank you for asking me to speak about an area that I'm very passionate about.
Thank you so much for your collaboration. Muito obrigada, gente. Tchau, tchau.